my hand. I just don't know where you wanna stay. What's the game? I'll start the conversation now. I'm back in the blame. And no, it's just not easy to lie. 'Cause I'm only you. And everyone said that something's wrong with something if it's under the bed. I hope that you stay close to me when we say the retribution's gotta wait just one more day till we find ourselves back. Oh dear, what's the game? I hope you'll be running, but you're not in your own lane. And I know you don't wanna stay. What's the game? I'll start the conversation till I'm back in the blame. And girl, this is not easy to lie. Oh, oh, oh. Now I'm on you. 'Cause I'm on you. What's the game? 'Cause I'm back, I'm back, I'm back in the blame. 'Cause I'm on you, it's true, I'm on you. What's it that you gotta do? I'm on you. I'm on you, it's true. I'm on you. What's it that we're going to do? I'm on you. I'm on you, it's true. I'm on you. Get on up, come on, move around. You know it's not that fun falling for the witch of the town. And we were both young, we're sure this always hurts. And our parents both agree it never works. And so I gotta get going, where the fire is low. face, another loving blow. And so I gotta get going, oh, you know I gotta move around. 'Cause I'm the only boy in love with the only witch in town. 'Cause I'm the only boy in love with the only witch in town. I gotta get going, well the fire is low. Another knuckle to the chin, another fist into my face, another loving blow. And so I gotta get going, oh you know I gotta move around. 'Cause I'm the only boy in love with the only witch in town. 'Cause I'm the only boy in love with the only in town. 'Cause I'm the only boy in love with the only witch in town. 'Cause I'm the only boy in love with the only witch in town. I'm moving on, babe, why couldn't we make a sound? Shifting your way up the stairs with a tear in your eye and a tie in your hair. I didn't really need you here, I didn't really need you here. And were you all alright? I asked if you were fine, my dear. That right, my dear. to see my old friend, my home, my palace of pride. Not much could ever replace the style and the grace of my sweet personal zone. True, I learned so much since I left you, but distance made the gap and it grew. Hard to leave behind my life's you, but family's always made the best rule. But family's always made the best rule. At home I'd walk in the dark, or take to the park to lose myself in the woods. A garden as big as the skies, for such glowing eyes, suppose I thought it was mine. True, I learned so much since I left you, but this made the gap and it grew. Hard to leave behind my life's you, but family's always made the best rule. But family's always made the best rule. But family's always made the best rule. I come around the old bend, the same sights, the same sense, but this old home isn't mine. My garden's as big as the sky, for such glowing eyes, I guess I think it's still mine. True, I learned so much since I left you, but this made the gap and it grew. Hard to leave behind my life's youth, but family's always made the best room. But family's always made the best room. No, I won't forget about you.
Amazing. It's good to be here. We're here live at Fox Lounge Studios. It's great to be part of something fresh, make something with your friends. This is a new initiative we've started, essentially an initiative to give up-and-coming artists, singer-songwriters, bands, eventually an opportunity to have a platform to perform to people. The setup is a donation-based setup. All the gear we're using is kind of gear we've all accumulated over the past years in our adventures as musicians and as soundies. And yeah, we kind of, during this lockdown, there's been a lot that's limited us as musicians. You know, we're cut from a cloth, people who are very used to gigging all the time, you know, very used to going to, we really thrive off of live shows. You know, we particularly enjoy being out there and, you know, going to shows to watch shows and kind of communicate with people, and also playing our own shows. And I guess, you know, Ian and I moved up here to Joburg because we felt it would be a little more fruitful, something a bit different. And yeah, you know, since this lockdown started, kind of threw us off a little bit, definitely threw me off. It's been a bit of a, an up and down roller coaster of being good some days and being, a little bit, I think, pessimistic on other days. So what we set up is essentially a donation-based kind of group, if that's the right word, like a donation-based group. So essentially, if you guys choose to donate via Zapper or Patreon, the donations come to us. So the crew and the artists that during the time of performing, it's kind of split between us. But currently, we're just trying to get this ball up and rolling, trying to get some organic followers, trying to get people who are really keen to just see a weekly performance, and that is the plan, to get this to a point.
The artists that you see on the screen will be receiving the respective donations of that stream.
Yeah, and essentially what we're trying to do is trying to get a fund together to help artists right now. I think
it's tough. How do you play shows without the shows?
Without the venues.
The
without
venues
the
are
people.
closed down. We can't be as social as we used to be. And I mean, if you can't do that, then you got to find a way somewhere else.
Yeah.
And this is a beautiful place.
A beautiful home. Thank you to Sherry Leist for having us here, and thank you for Carl for organizing all of this. It's really quite a privilege to be able to perform in any capacity during this time. And to those of you who are watching right now live, and to the people who are joining a bit later, we really appreciate it. It's I can't put into words how much we appreciate it right now. So again, just to remind you, you can donate via Zapper and Patreon. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It'll be really helpful to us as we're trying to eventually get this platform monetized via YouTube and such. But let me cut into the next song. Ian will be joining me in a couple of songs. I'm just playing playing some music I've been writing recently. Before the lockdown, I had kind of just started working on my project, which was going to be the first release in a couple of years. It's been a quiet 2 years for me in terms of releases, just because I've been kind of putting some time into writing content and such. But this song is called Caramel Eyes. It's relatively new, a couple weeks old, and I hope you enjoy it. And you said that nothing could ever work. Well, you fall into the floor, and I know that time could never tell, but no one's ever been more misdirected. And it's the feeling that might stay and you go, but nothing could ever win. And it's the thought of it that counts and leaves me heaving. And it's the hope that you're around and I'm not leaving. And now I'm praying that you're not just there and standing with those caramel eyes. It's you I seem to see. Time goes, but I could never wait. The feeling that might stay, and you know that I could never tell. But emotions might sway and misdirected. And it's the feeling that might wait, and you know that I could never go again. And it's the thought of it that counts and leaves me heaving. And it's the hope that you're around and I'm not leaving. And now I'm praying that you're not staring with those caramel eyes. It's you I seem to see.
see. It's you I hope to be. It's you I seem to see, to see, to see. I'm breathing in, and night becomes a day. My hope it fades away. Well, I'm falling out. The time it might remain. The day it's not the same when I'm faulting myself here. And it's you I need to see. So what's the point when it's love that's on my mind? I can't go on, 'cause it's you that took my time. I'll be there soon. Oh, it's you, it's you, it's you. So what's the point when it's love that's on my mind? And it's you that took my time. And I hope we could rewind, 'cause I know you're there and fine, but you're still here on my mind.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a new one that I wrote recently. It's supposed to kind of just be an ode to a love song, because I used to write a lot of those, and then I tried to fall out of writing a lot of those.
I feel like when you're this young though, when you're in your 20s, you're supposed to.
Yeah,
You know, you're supposed to love and get hurt and write about it and grow.
yeah, I definitely think you're supposed to
You're supposed
go
to
through it.
Yes, yeah.
And feel what you're feeling, definitely. Yeah, this is really great. I'm gonna take a moment to just read what some of our viewers are saying. Senior Jones talking to us. Like a fox house. Yes, it is like a fox house.
It's like a fox house, yeah.
I love the colors.
Except
it's great.
there's no fake news here, I think.
No fake news, yeah. I'm gonna try a new song.
Get in trouble
I wrote
for
it
that.
very recently. It's called Apollo. It's not necessarily done yet, but I thought it'd be nice to do something new on the platform. Last time we did a stream, I did a very new song, debut song, and this one's relatively new. It's a short one. Now I'm gonna invite Ian to jam some sweet honey bass with me. But yeah, let me just play this track so long. Also, thank you again to anybody who's joined. Janine Classer, hey guys, who else is there with you? Kyle is here. He's not in shot, but Kyle is running the visuals and the sound of this. Big shout out to Kyle for doing such a great job as well. We got this up and running on Monday. Essentially, we kind of had a chat for a week or so about what the plan was, and then we kind of came here, brought all our gear together, had a chat about what we needed to do. We're running 2 Macs at the moment, a couple of sound cards, and doing all of this with my phone, by the way, for those viewers who are watching. This is all off an iPhone 11 Pro. That's what this is being filmed on, which I think is really cool to start off this stream with a phone and some laptops and some microphones.
It's a nice phone.
It's doing
got
the
a
job.
really good camera on it.
Another thing,
And,
to those of you who are viewing, feedback is like really key when starting up a platform like this.
Yeah, if you
And
guys are
if you guys-
confused about how you got here, or how you can contribute, or how you can stay in the loop with us for future projects, please go ahead and
so my Instagram handle should be
the comment section.
My Instagram handle will pop up throughout the stream now and again. Might be up now somewhere underneath me. And in terms of Zapper and stuff, there will also be a Zapper code that pops up somewhere in the foreground here that you can use like a snap scan and donate as much as you'd like to. Anything really helps us right now, starting up a new platform like this, you know. And again, feedback is really crucial to those of you who are viewing. It'd just be nice to know how you guys are experiencing the stream, what you guys think so far, and yeah, whatever your comments are. We really are just trying to create a platform where artists can kind of continuously perform as if this was a venue and as if this was kind of normal days. You can tune in and kind of donate what you would think a ticket value would be of you know, watching a show like this. And you know, in time we'll try to expand it to a bit bigger of an approach, you know, maybe a full band setup kind of thing as time goes on. Right now we're kind of focusing on doing singer-songwriters, duos, solo artists. If there are any artists out there that have a resume or portfolio they can send, they should try send it through to us. But yeah, I'm going to play a new song, and then Ian's going to join me for some music. Email.
livefoxstudios@gmail.com.
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 livefoxstudios@gmail.com. You can join us there. Thank you. This is called Apollo. This is very new.
As new as the cold front.
Lonely was the day when I walked away and I saw you facing stars and skies of gray. Well, you're running out of words, but you can't keep in sweet desire. Looking at a sun inspired, it's so confusing. I can't seem to say when I lost my sight, I lost my eyes, and hope went far away. Well, I'm running out, and Apollo's calling me into the sun. Oh, where is everyone when you might need them? Might need them. I can't seem to wait, but it's time on the line, and it's hope that won't be final that seems to stay. 'Cause I've been out here alone, and the space in my own leaves room for such appeal. It's you that doesn't seem half as real. I've been so in awe of the time on your skin and the hardware within, and you can't get it off. But you've been running away, and Apollo had nothing left to say. The sun that won't remain, it keeps me heated. Oh, see, yeah. 'Cause I can't see the point, but I've been running away, I've been running away, and you can't get away. But you've been holding me straight, and you've been hoping I'll stay with you. Apollo's hearing voice, but I'm waiting outside, out on the line, and you can't wait for choice. 'Cause I've been running away, and I'm just a stray, but I know I'm so confused. I think my mind's abused by too much television time, too much hope and too much wine. And I left sewing on with the time in my hands and the hope in the stands for something so void of the hope and the lies and the waste of my time. Apollo's got a point. I need here, but I don't want to leave here wanting. And that's Apollo. Hope everyone's well. I'm gonna look at these chats quickly.
There's a delay on the stream.
Is there a delay?
To end it and start it again on a lower
Yeah.
resolution.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So just the chat can be patient and go back to our channel. We should be live in another 5 minutes.
Cool.
Okay.
We're having a bit of delay, so what we're going to do is the people in the chat that are watching right now, if you guys can go back to the channel, we'll be live in 5 minutes. I think we're just going to change the resolution or something along those lines quickly. Thank you for supporting. Give us just 5 minutes and we'll be right back. Hey, Carl?
Yeah?
Do I still have to, can I still use this chat?
I think you have to go to the channel.
Go to the channel?
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Live at Fox Lounge. Oh, great. Great. Pop-up chat. Cool. Thank you to Janine for checking us out there. Caden, my boy. How are you?
Janine is a very special friend of mine. She's my first friend. My oldest friend in the world.
Caden is very special.
Caden is very special.
I'm just going to leave it there. He knows what I mean. I'll see you on Swoter a bit later, my bro.
So follow Uncouth Loud.
Follow Uncouth Loud for dank memes.
For dank memes.
Yeah, crazy times. Trying to start something new amidst all of this, you know. I think as a musician, being stuck at home all the time is like the worst. It really does suck. And I think just as a person, not being able to mingle anymore and socialize as much, you know, I mean, besides this, we've only really been seeing one other person during this time. So it's been very different, you know. We've had a lot of time to think and kind of analyze and look at life in a different way. And I think, you know, the way things are going these days is very much internet-based, you know, very much, you know, there's definitely an evolution in music right now. And I think this lockdown has kind of kicked that evolution into hyperdrive. You know, I think we were already on a kind of a track to a very internet-based kind of interaction with our crowds, and now more so than ever, it's really important to do it that way. Yeah, that last song was called Apollo. Today, I really like it, and that'll be coming soon. There is an EP coming soon in the next month and a half. There'll be an exact to be released date as we go on with the process, but we're looking at about a month and a half until the EP drops. Got some very special things planned. Please support the Instagram page. I'm really trying to boost up the followers during this time and get a little more interactive on my social media.
Yeah, for the artists that are looking to get involved with us, we want to have a marketing relationship where, you know, the load is shared. It needs to be shared from both sides. That way the payment method can sort of flourish. And at the same time, it doesn't just have to be musicians. You know, I truly feel like this Fox Lounge is a place for entertainers. So who knows what the future will hold. It's an exciting time, and we are, without a doubt, open to that conversation. And yeah, it's it's going to be really cool to see where this goes.
So, yeah, thank you again to everyone who's supporting.
Yeah,
We
thank
can't
you.
say thanks enough. We can't say how much we appreciate you. Again, just a reminder, I know I'm sounding like a vlogger here, but I have to do it. You can donate via Patreon and Zappa.
Patreon's in the description.
Patreon is in the description, and Zappa is kind of a code that'll pop up for you. Any donations are acceptable. You know, we're just trying to get this up and running right now. And again, feedback is critical. Thank you for watching. Those of you who might have joined now or joined earlier, you know, thank you. Yeah, we're going to play some more music for you. This first track is called Mirror on the Wall, and this was also quite a recently written track, about 2 weeks ago. Kind of a little bit about the kind of lockdown mentality, I suppose, in some sense.
And the fact that it's so metaphorically expressed in winter.
Yeah.
It's the hard time of the year, and this is a hard time for everybody. It's winter, you know.
Yeah.
We gotta stick together, you know.
Yes,
So
have to stick together, people.
yeah.
South Africa is a special place, and I know we're going to get through this. And
When South Africans decide they're gonna do something together, it is spectacular, and you don't ever feel more at home than when that happens.
Mirror, mirror, mirror on my wall, tell me who's the fairest of them all. Snow the fell is staring through my door. Still don't know the fairest of them all. Am I still tethered to you? A fool to do these things I'll always do. Am I still tethered to you? A fool to do these things I always do. Cold light will roll, yeah, I kept it awful sober, but nothing makes me feel the way I do. Running through this winter, broken in the splinter. A fool to do these things I'll always do. A fool to do these things I always do. A fool to do these things I always do. Oh, I'm a fool to do these things I always do. Seasons changing, so I never will. It's time I've learned to murder, time I've killed. Mirror, mirror, mirror on my wall, still don't know the fairest of them all. Am I still tethered to you? A fool to do these things I always do. Am I still tethered to you? A fool to do these things I always do. A cold light will roll, yeah, I kept it awful sober, but nothing makes me feel the way I do. Running through this winter, running in the splinter. A fool to do these things I always do. Yes, I'm a fool to do these things I always do. Oh, there's a mirror staring right back at you. Oh, I'm a fool worried that I'm tethered to you. A fool to do these things, I always do. I'm a fool to do these things, I always do.
That was Mirror on the Wall. Also a new track coming soon. Not part of the EP. Going to be one of the pre-release singles. And yeah, I'm going to look at these super chats again. Hey boyos.
Some more? You can clap it. Some more?
Hold on. I think I got the wrong one. I've got to say, Ian showed me some of Janine's artwork, and it's really fantastic stuff.
Janine Klaassen, she's an artist from South Africa.
Really
who's
cool
currently living in Hong Kong. Yeah.
Must be cool.
Yeah, a visual artist, like not a musical artist. I think she can make music. I think she knows how to. She's made some things. I don't know if she's released it, but she's a visual artist. She uses colors, ink, and pastels.
Thank you to the peeps that are watching, commenting, Kaiten, Janine,
Yes.
Persinia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and I apologize if I'm not.
I think that's just his username.
Percy Jones. Is that
No,
like
it's-
the more fruity Percy Jackson? Like Motown Percy Jackson, maybe? I don't know.
I think he wants to be called maybe it's Persian Jones, like Indiana Jones, Persiana Jones.
Persiana Jones.
Persiana Jones. I think that's who we're talking about.
With Harrison for it.
We should write a song called Persiana Jones.
Prince of Persiana Jones.
Prince of Persiana Jones, John Mayer.
What?
Huh? Sorry?
What?
What?
Cool. This is cool. Holding out. Bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Now you say you love me. No, that's not it. That's not it. We're gonna get copyright strike for that. The overlords at YouTube are coming. This is called Holding Out. I doubt the person who this is written about is watching it, but you know who you are if you're watching this. Holding out, removed from you, no time for spaced out in a dining room filled with love and resistance of a different kind. And my mind and existence need only compromise, 'cause I've been hiding you. There's no way to run from a jumping truth. My energy has been drained and evicted of its younger state, and the man I'm becoming hasn't found his place, 'cause you've been holding out and no time for touch. You've been holding out and not even a hurts when it's love and resistance that made this peace reside in a slow-paced resilience that made you recognize that she's been holding out, holding out. You've been holding out. You've been holding out, holding out. You've been holding out.
choking up, and I've had no time to evaluate all this fleeting round when it's holding conviction that took it to the side, and it's love and resilience that made you recognize he's been holding out, and no time for touch. You've been holding out, and not even a hunch when it's love and resistance that made this peace reside in a slow-paced resilience that made you recognize that she's been holding out, holding out. You've been holding out, holding out. No time for touch. You've been holding out, not even a hunch when it's love and resistance that made this peace reside in a slow-paced resilience that made you recognize that she's been holding out. You've been holding out.
That was Holding Out. Sean, how's it, Sean? Sean has just joined the pop-up chats. My boy. Apparently
Welcome,
there was
Sean.
a fire next to Sean's building yesterday. The building next door to Sean's building got set on fire. Fucking crazy. I'm sorry to those people who were there. Apparently it was a ground floor fire. Apparently it was a ground floor thing that caused the fire. Sean and them are okay though. They got out alive. Everything's good. Everyone's safe from what I heard. But it was, if this is his apartment building, it was the one in like the other, just there. But things are a little bit crazy. There were a bunch of fires in Joburg today, dropping off Hayden. They were just fires, like a homeless bro just took some firelighters and went crazy with it, which is a little mental. It's just fires. It's crazy out here.
Usually in the dry season.
Yeah, I'm not used to Joburg. I recently moved here. I was essentially produced and shipped from here, Amazon Prime. But yeah, it's definitely a different place. I really like it here, though. I lived in Cape Town for a few years, which was definitely an interesting experience. But to be here feels a lot more, no offense to Cape Town, but a lot more South African out here. There's a lot more unity here. There's a lot more blending of diversities. Not that there's none of that in Cape Town. It's just there's a different energy here, and I've really been enjoying living here. Yeah, this next song is called The Green Mile. It's about luck and love. In George, we have a road called York Street. It's essentially the main road of George. It runs through the whole center of the town. And I had an experience, during high school and with Ian, where if you manage... Now, somebody explained to me and kind of ruined the magic of it at a party that we were at when I explained the meaning of the song exactly the way I'm explaining it now. Somebody was like, oh, robots just do that at night. And I was like, you just ruined the whole title of the EP. But essentially, if you could drive down the main road of George and get every one of those lights to go green, you just have a great evening and great luck for some reason. And Ian was with me, and we had a great month-long period right after... excuse me. Terrible. We had a really lucky...
No authorized flatulence.
It was a non-authorized flatulence of the mouth. What's it? Milk of poppy,
Milk,
as the kids say.
not almond.
Almond, milk of almond.
Milk of almond.
I prefer milk of milk. That's my, yeah, so this is called The Green Mile. It's the title track of the EP that's coming out. And it's just about luck and love and appreciating the little moments in life. And I feel like during these crazy times right now, where the world doesn't make sense and feels like there's a game being played above our heads with all of this that's going down, and everything just seems like it's going crazy in the world right now, I think it's good to remember to appreciate the little moments, the moments we can laugh at, the moments we can smile at and even cry, and appreciate each other right now and not try to rip each other apart, because of all the times to be together, this is one of those times where we need to be together, so yeah, the song is called The Green Mile.
I'm signing in at your front gate. The looks I get, the hate, the love. As was below was so above. And now I'm standing at your door, sharing a smile as the rain did pour. A disappointment to the blokes. They probably think it's just a hoax. Is it always to be that this luck would form as a race down these streets? And is it destined to me? 'Cause it might not work if anybody sees. I'll grab my coat, I'll grab my keys. You bring the songs, I'll bring the beat. And so we'll drive into the night in search of love but out of sight. And so I'll drive to where I must until I'm left between the dust. Suppose it won't be the same. I know I'm gonna miss this game. Is it always to be that this luck will form as a race down these streets? And is it destined to me? 'Cause it might not work if anybody sees. Greener miles are hard to find. It's from all these years that I'm a high. Green miles go to stays. The time we spend, the time we waste. Take what you need and you might find. Love comes around once in a while. It's those greener miles are hard to find. It's from all these years that I'm high. And love is easy, it won't cut you slack. But it's those greener miles behind my back. It's those greener miles behind my back. It's those greener miles behind my
That's the green mile. No, but it's. We live together.
Yeah, I know, but
Bit of
they
sprinkle.
They can't touch
Bluetooth
on
sprinkle.
camera.
Bluetooth. Bluetooth.
Bluetooth.
It's not PC.
We better learn Mandarin soon, guys. The police are learning it.
Let's read some of these comments. We have a Sean Chandler in Cape Town says dodgy electrics plus rain. That's the fire. I shouldn't have probably said that. Shout out to Hayden Palmer who said shout out to the boys. Shout out to you. Colin, how's it? Good to
Colin, hey.
How you doing, man? The man himself. Saw our little private stream yesterday. It was more of banter and a bit of guitar than a private stream, but it was quite something. And Moshe,
Yeah, mushy, bro.
thank you so much for
How are you, man?
joining.
Yes, we need to meet up soon. I think
Definitely
Mushy
lost-
has his own streaming thing
Yes.
that he's trying to get
Yes.
onto as well. And
Last time,
our fellow platformers, we will be sure to blast you guys on here as well. We all need to
last time
band together, guys.
last time we saw Mushe was Frank's Wild Years.
Frank's Wild Years.
Had a very cool. That was actually that gig that
Norwood.
Moshe and them did was my first show in Johannesburg. So thank you to you guys for giving me a platform to perform on and trusting me so much with the stage. It's
With your ale.
They can come on as well.
yeah, maybe you guys can come on to the stream as well. You know, we're looking for anybody.
Yeah, don't you want to find yourself in the Edenvale neighborhood there for the next one? Hey?
Colin, thank you so much, Colin, for the
just
donation.
donated. Oh my goodness. Is it ethical for us to say how much they donate, or can we just say they
Well,
donated a
it's-
substantial amount and thank you very much? Like that is, that
sure
is
they heard
some
Carl.
sharp behavior. Thank you very much,
You
Carl.
demand if we are working on subsidies for streamers and things like that for when the donations come through.
Yes.
We're kind of, just a pew, yeah, that's the kind of vibe we're going for.
Lightsabers just coming out of nowhere.
We've got a couple more on the stream. We planned on doing 7 songs. So what I'm
Yeah.
going to do is I'm actually going to add another song that I didn't do at the start of the set called Fruit for the Season. I'll end the set with that song. It's a nice good night song. This last song I'm going to jam with Ian is called This or That. The song is a very introspective kind of song about my life and how I view myself. And recently, as I've been getting older, I've been finding it's a lot easier to be honest with myself about my flaws and about things that I feel insecure about. And this song is kind of an ode to who I am and understanding that there are things I need to change, but I also understand that I accept myself and I love myself very much, and I'm very happy to be where I am. I'm blessed to be where I am. And yeah, to have support from people is an incredibly wonderful thing. And to you guys that have been commenting and kind of here checking this out and supporting us, it's been rad. Again, I can't put into words how much it means. Again, donations can be done via Zapper. Patreon link is in the description. Any feedback is great. You can email us at livefoxstudios@gmail.com. That's livefoxstudios@gmail.com. We will not be handing out phone numbers.
Live Fox Studios. Live Fox Studios.
Sorry, that was like a blue movie on ETV. I'm sorry.
It's Friday at
Sorry. Friday X at night.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
The Splits.
King of Splits.
Still running further than I ever had. Some bad decisions now around my past. 'Cause I've been over this and I've been into that. And it's always coming to an end when I turn my back. Still counting blessings, but it's not the same. Not easy to take what's not in your name. 'Cause I've been on to you as you've been on to me. I live off wealth and gold falling from a family tree. 'Cause I'm not over this and you're not into that. You call it red and blue, I call it white and black. 'Cause you're not over this and I'm still into that. You call it red and blue, I call it white and black. So I'm becoming of a travesty, some form of acknowledgement, some kind of pain and love. It's all entertainment. I've got my parents and I've got my home, but still sustaining kinda makes me groan. 'Cause I've been on to you as you've been on to me. I live off wealth and gold falling from a family tree. 'Cause I'm not over this and you're not into that. You call it red and blue, I call it white and black. 'Cause you're not over this and I'm still into that. You call it red and blue, I call it white and black. You call it red and blue, I call it white and black. 'Cause I'm not over this and you're still into that. You call it red and blue, I call it white and black. 'Cause you're not over this and I'm still into that. You call it red and blue, I call it white and black. You call it red and blue, I call it white and black.
I think many South Africans can relate to that one. I think about that in more than one aspect. It links me to the way that I sort of unveiled the world for the view of the world for myself as I was growing up and coming through many different kinds of realizations. That song, as an outside person for me who didn't spend time around this person while he was writing this one, I get to see him write many of these, but this one I was purely exposed to, like you are right now as a listener, and I could definitely relate to that one on a couple of levels. It's one of my favorites, I think.
Yeah, it was a very honest song. I used to try write as honestly as possible when I was writing music. The first EP I wrote, which is called the Woods EP, which I think you can still find it on my old website. That was very much about trying to be.
Gonna do the last song alone, yeah.
Yeah, it was very much about trying to be as wholesome as possible and trying to be as honest as possible. And along the journey of becoming a musician and moving to Cape Town and being exposed to all these bands and all these different outlooks on being a musician, I kind of went from caring all about the music to caring only about the imagery of the music and trying to make a project that felt like it would pop off with people and be more of a vibe. And then with this new music, I felt like I needed to reconnect with myself again and what was honest to me. So yeah, this last song, I suppose, can be relatable to a lot of people. It's called Fruit for the Season. That's essentially about how sometimes we as people have too much food on our tables. Yes.
Thank you to Andrea Smith for her donation.
Thank you to Andrea Smith for
Hey.
your donation. Thank you.
Hey, what? Andrea. I know her, I think. I think it's Smith. I hope it's that Andrea. If it's not, hello anyway.
Yeah, thank you to Sean for the shout out for ASMR. It's great. Corey is the house. He's not in the house. Corey is the house.
Corey is not in the house. He is the house. Now.
Yeah, thank you to everybody who's been commenting. Thank you to everybody who's been watching. You guys are great. This is the last track. We'll be back next week again. Same time, same place.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give you the space for this last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all
Just
right.
have this bad boy just chilling here.
Just the sweet boy, honey boy, as we call him. Yeah, so this is Fruit for the Season.
Yeah, everybody please enjoy.
And I've had food for the season. My crops, they grew without reason. And I left time on the table to grow, but not so able. There's time to be ignored and overused. And all this time avoided so insincerely. The love I gave has just been given back to me. Oh, can't you see my eyes? And I've left hope in the stable. Plant willing but unable. And I left love in my bed sheets, but my heart, it still seems so weak. There's time to be ignored and overused. And all this time avoided so insincerely. The love I gave has just been given back to me. Oh, can't you see my eyes? And I've left food on my table, a heart that's there but ain't stable. And all this time I'll cherry pick all this hope it's left me. It's you I seem to see. And I've left food on my table, a heart that's there but ain't able. Thank you for supporting Fox Lounge Studios. If you want to get in contact with us, it's livefoxstudios@gmail.com. My Instagram handle, in case you haven't seen it across the video, is bradley.bath. That's bath like bathroom, bath. Thank you to everyone who supported and been commenting. Thank you to those people that donated. I can't explain to you how much we appreciate that. You're part of helping us start something great. We will be starting a newsletter at some point in time, I do know. Yeah, I suppose all I can say is we'll see you next week. Thank you for supporting us. Be good to each other during these crazy times. Stay warm. Yeah, may the music live on. May rock and roll keep going, although this was really fruity rock and roll. But you guys have been great. Thanks to Kyle for doing such a great job having us at Fox Lounge Studios. Remember the name. We'll check you guys very soon.